printer has been broken. By the way, it snowed a bunch last night, and I'm not a fan of this. So, but yeah, I haven't sent out my shirts yet. So if you guys made an order, hold on. I'm gonna set you guys down and talk to you when I get inside. So, the reason I have not sent out any shirts yet is because my camera or my printer here at home has not been able to connect to Wi-Fi. A couple days ago, our power went out, and when our power went out, we lost internet, and our router has not worked the same since. But on Saturday, so it would have been January 2nd, we did get our router to work again, but I can't send anything out on the weekend when I'm here at home, so I am sending all my stuff out today because it's Monday, it's January 4th, and I think it's January 4th. It's January 4th. So today, Monday, it's like the first day of 2016 for me, back to work and sending out some packages. But I'm gonna send these out, grab some lunch, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, so eating lunch right now, having 2 lean pockets, getting some work done on the computer, fulfilling some orders, trying to get a personal training plan done for a new client of mine, and yeah, just trying to get as much work done as possible by starting off the year on the right foot. And I know it is the new year now, and I guess I can kind of talk to you guys a little bit about some goals that I do have. The overarching goal for 2016 is growth. You should always be about growth. You should always be trying to get better. And for me, I am always trying to get better. I'm always trying to grow, always trying to become the best version of myself. But 2015 especially, because I graduate in a few months, I need to start a new job. I need to do all of these different things to kind of grow and become the person outside of school that I'm going to become for the rest of my life. So for me, I know I talked about 2016 being my first year that I compete, I get lean, I step on stage, I do things like that. For me, I want to move away from that goal. I want to make this year all about growth. I want to establish a foundation not only with my physique, but I want to establish a foundation with my career. I want to establish a professional career, a professional foundation along with a physical foundation, things like that. I want this year to be about establishing that foundation that I can build upon years forward. So not competing this year is something that I've kind of changed my mind on. So I'll probably not be competing this summer like I wanted to, but that has nothing to do with me not thinking I can. This year, with everything going on, I think it's in my best interest to just spend this year growing, spend this year moving forward as much as I can. Again, establishing that foundation physique-wise, professionally, and career-wise. I think it's in my best interest. People I've talked to, I definitely think that's, for me, what I need to do moving forward. So growing this year, making sure everything I eat, everything I'm doing is accounted for. Whether it's budgeting out my finances, whether it's budgeting out my macros, things like that. I want this year to be, I know perfection is not attainable, but I want to shoot for perfection. I want everything I do this year to be on point. So tracking my macros even though I'm bulking, making sure that I'm giving my all in every aspect of my life, whether it's relationships, whether it's school, whether it's a career, whether it's the gym. Everything I do, I want to commit to it 100%. So that's my outlook on 2016. Definitely excited for everything this year is going to hold, but I just wanted to kind of establish that with you guys, that if you guys are thinking that I'm probably going to be bulking for a few months and then cutting down for a show, I'm just going to spend the next year or so in this lean bulk. That way, I know I could dirty bulk up and get really big, but for me, I want to do this as healthy as possible. For me, it's all about being healthy. It's becoming the best version of myself from the inside out. And if I'm dirty bulking, quote unquote dirty bulking, for me, I don't see that as the healthy route. And this is something I want to do for a very long time. So if I take advantage of the next 12, 16 months and lean bulk, I definitely know I can put on some extremely efficient and effective muscle, not just a ton of body fat. So that is the goal for 2016. I'm excited to bring you guys along, but yeah, just gonna get to work now and eat, head to the gym. I got legs today, so starting out 2016 with legs, I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright guys, so I'm going to be bringing you a commentary over some of this workout footage. I've got some squats here, and then I'm going to kind of transition into the next day's chest workout. But for my stuff I'm doing right here, I'm really focusing on tempo, really focusing on pausing once I get to the top, making sure everything's set, making sure all of my reps are perfect. I can really accredit a lot of the strength gains, a lot of the muscle gains to just really focusing on my form. But what I really wanted to talk to you guys about was my training. I told you earlier in the video, I don't necessarily plan on competing in the near future. I am going to take all of 2016 and really focus on growing, really focus on building that foundation. So when I do compete, I know I can be very competitive. Plus, with everything that's going on in 2016, with graduating, with finding a career, with building my business even more, trying to grow this YouTube channel, I think it's in my best interest to really focus on, again, building that physical foundation along with professional and personal foundation as well. So that is what this next year is going to be focused on. But my training is not going to change. My training is still going to be very similar to what it has been. It's going to be a lot of just really heavy compound lifts at the beginning of my workouts. So really focusing still on deadlifts, really focusing on bench press, and really focusing on getting my squat up. I really want to bring up my lagging body parts. So my chest and my legs are still my big time lagging body parts. I'm really going to be trying to hit those at least twice a week. Definitely hitting them at least twice a week. Maybe in the future bumping that up to 3 times a week, but we will see. We'll kind of gauge as 2016 kind of rolls along. But still, heavy compound lifts at the beginning, then high volume accessory work like you guys have seen, that you guys are seeing right now, high volume accessory work to end the workout with. But I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what my training is going to be like, even though I'm not planning on competing in 2016. But this is going to wrap up the commentary. There's still a few clips at the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy them, and I'll talk to you next time. Alright guys, so we're here at McDonald's. I'm getting ready to go to the movie theater actually, but rather than gouging my wallet with a $12 popcorn, decided to come here and get a McChicken with only ketchup, and then I'll run to Walmart down the street before I go there, get some Sour Patch Kids. Already got my beef jerky, so I am set. Then all I gotta do there is get a drink. But having this before I go there, seeing this Star Wars Force Awakens for the 5th time. Alright guys, so just got home from seeing Force Awakens for the 5th time, editing this video right now, and figured I would give you my final thoughts on Star Wars The Force Awakens. The movie has now been out for about 3 weeks, so all of you guys have had a chance to watch it. I'm not going to talk about any spoilers or anything, but I did want to say The Force Awakens, after seeing it a handful of times, it is the most enjoyable Star Wars movie to watch, in my opinion. For me, it's the most enjoyable one to watch. Is it the best Star Wars movie? No. Episode 5 is still the best Star Wars movie, but for me to just sit down and have that rewatchability factor, Episode 7 is my favorite one to watch. So my favorite one is Episode 7. The best one is episode 5. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. But I know episode 7 is starting to get a lot of hate thrown at it because it's so much like episode 4. You know what? I think episode 7 does episode 4 better than episode 4 did. I think the main villain, Kylo Ren, is more intriguing. I think the way they blend the heroes with the story, I think they do it a lot better. I think they introduce and give a little bit more background to the characters in this movie. Plus, then if you're comparing droids, BB-8 wins. BB-8's the best one, honestly. So, for me, I don't necessarily understand all the hate episode 7 is getting. I think it's just kind of like the popular thing to do right now. But episode 7's awesome. It's awesome. I love the movie. But figured I would just give you guys my final thoughts on episode 7 now. I've seen it a handful of times. I love it. It's so much fun. And if you guys have seen it, let me know what you guys think in the description box or in the comment box down below. But this is going to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, go hit that red subscribe button. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks again so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.